Hey everybody, Robert here from blackbeltgaming, continuing my playthrough of Skyrim, doing a lot of things for the first time. I think since I'm involved in the Thieves Guild, I thought I would maybe head back to Riften. I thought there was something here about... I think this is it. I've been sent to speak with Maven Blackbriar, head of the wealthiest, most influential family. Alright, I think this is something to do with the Thieves Guild, so let's fast travel back there. I've still got my old strategy guide here, but currently I'm not digging into it. Let's see what I need to do. Looks like this door right here. The Bee and Barb. I don't know if I'm going through here or if the person I need to meet is in here. All right.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
Sorry you're disappointed.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Once again, Brynjolf sends me someone with no backbone, no determination. Faith. I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details. Some layabout named Sabjorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years now. Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabjorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that vial he calls Mead to market, and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly. Exactly. With Sabjorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition. The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabjorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that.
All right.
One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
Some time now, Lady Mule. I fear that you soon may leave us.
Riften has problems of its own. Now is not the time for exploration and discovery.
I'm relieved to hear you say that. If you were to leave, I'd miss you too.
I don't know if that was an important conversation or not. Let's see. So we need to go all the way to... I guess that's inside Whiterun.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
See if we can find out who we're looking for.
Old friend, patron of the great clan battle.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fine most.
I guess they're inside here.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. What do you need, handsome?
Can't a man drink in peace? I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard. And we're going to poison the mead.
Whoa.
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well, you know what I mean? You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work. Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start. Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead. I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone. He treats me like a slave. I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery. If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him. Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out. Remember, Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand. Make it look good.
Alright, we got our next quest.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim, you're in the right place.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong lord woman?
Is it outside here? Looks like it. Well, let's see. I don't feel so great about doing these dishonest jobs, but I think I was much more of a fit to my paladin character. But this is content I haven't tried, and I really wanted to explore more about the game. So finishing the main quest was great. I had never done that. And, you know, the whole thieves quest and Thieves Guild and all the quests it involves, and there's a bunch of other stuff I haven't done. I remember this road. Traveled back and forth here quite a bit in the early days. Looks like we're coming up on it here. It might be late though.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here? Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
Oh, I see them. There's some bodies over there.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
Wonder if I can persuade him.
Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed. I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper.
Well, aren't these nice people?
Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Okay. I guess it's this way. We don't know what we're going to find, so let's do another save here. Let's get down into stealth mode again. Might as well put on our... Yeah, we can detect some critters down here. What kind of arrows do I have equipped? I don't think I need anything super strong. Iron arrows are fine. Let's do that. Oh. I think he came running and got stuck in some traps. Venom Fang Skeever. This must be another kind of animal. Well, we have to find out what it is we're supposed to poison. So what killed that skeever? Ah, there's 2 traps. I see. Whoa, that's a lot of life forms. Sometimes with this cowl, it's really hard to see your enemies. It's great at detecting them at a range, but kind of blurs the screen when you're trying to actually fight. More skeevers? Or are we getting into spider territory? I have so much of this poison, this venom. I ought to use it more. Surely the vat is not all the way down here, is it? Ouch! Got a tripwire, but I'm not sure what it's going to set off. Okay. Well, he mentioned the skeevers, but ooh. Whoa, who's that? Whoa, wait a minute. What? What? I'm almost dead? What is... Who is this? What was that all about? "10 years of ridicule, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile. The children threw rocks, the women spat upon me as the menfolk dragged me into Whiterun prison. They branded me a danger to their pitiful existence, used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prisons undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common skeevers?" Oh, maybe he's responsible for the upgraded skeever. "My days as an apprenticed alchemist in Winterhold were no better. The egotistical braggarts couldn't compete with my abilities. Where they fell short, I'd constantly excel. Did they appreciate my genius? Did they relish my contributions? No, my instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible, and the Archmage cast me into the streets like a common beggar. As my enemy grows complacent and weak, as they forget Hamlin and his utter brilliance, I build my army. I use every bit of knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Sabjorn's unwitting assistance, my legion grows stronger. The irony that the same ingredients used to make his vile drink could be used to feed my offspring isn't lost upon me. Oh, they will pay. Their ignorance of impending annihilation amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn. And when they experience the fury I've unleashed upon them, when my progeny are gnawing the flesh from their bones, they will come begging and groveling at my feet. There'll be no mercy, no quarter, no leniency. And I will laugh and dance, and I will rejoice over their mangled, broken corpses. What a disturbed individual. Steel Ignite, I guess we'll take it. Lock-picking ring, okay. Well, the guy had some magic skills. Nearly fried me to a crisp with whatever kind of shock spell he had going on. Alchemy lab. Great. Activate nest. Do I want to do that? Maybe let's try to pick this lock first. That was easy. Yeah. But poisoned the nest. But what about the, you know, we were supposed to poison the vat. Maybe that's up this way. Ah! Okay, this must be where we need to make some trouble. This one over here. Okie dokie, we did that. Not much here. I don't know, just can't help myself. Don't think there's much else in here. Let's take off this hat, this mask. We'll put back on our hood. So let's report back to this guy. Let's save though.
Was something we discussed unclear? Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Attend the tasting ceremony.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Hunting Brew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
Well, we did that.
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help. thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Well, let's see if we can find his desk. No, it's supposed to be in here. Maybe it's in the back?
I can't believe that worked.
Doesn't seem quite right. Okay, here we go. Let's see, with the enclosed crate, you'll find the final payment. As we discussed, Hunting Brew Meadery should now begin brewing mead at full production. In regard to your concerns about interference, I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power and assets to keep her cronies at bay. Huh. I guess we'll take that. Help ourselves to a little bit of gold. What is this? Third and final offer. There's no reason for competition to stifle both our businesses. Oh, that's from Maven. Okay. I think we read that one before. Not here, but... Let's just try... Got it. Huh. Silver. Maybe I'll take that. Not sure who Delvin is. I may have, I don't know, overstepped into another quest or something. Well, let's see. I guess we're heading back, right? Who was Delvin? Well, let's just turn this quest in first. Maybe we'll find out.
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
Where was she before? Upstairs?
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my
I think
face.
you've had plenty, Volwolf. Maybe you should head on home.
I trust you have good news for me. This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabion's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. I believe we're done.
They always try to take advantage of you. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
I believe Brynjolf wishes to speak with you.
We're done here.
Make peace with them soon, you may get a walkout on your hands. Then we'll both be in trouble.
Ours is to smile at your passing, friend.
I told you about Ballad, my dear.
Just get out of here.
Why is he nice one second and then he hates my guts the next? Alright, so we need to go. Do we have anything on the quest as far as Delvin? Anything Delvin? Ooh. So maybe that's... maybe that has something to do with the Thieves Guild? I'm not sure. Let's see, isn't the way through the back easier? I always forget where it is. What's going on here? Oh, they're practicing.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Not exactly where I wanted to.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
From the college? Not really. Alright, I can never remember where this...
I've never seen you all this upset with anything. The city really gets to her.
I think it's around back here, isn't it? Hopefully you don't hear that. And let's see. Just checking names. Any Delvin down here? Who's this? Okay.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him. Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
A symbol from the Golden Claw.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the Guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Mercer?
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want?
Wait a minute, we saw somebody called that back this way.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godja lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai. Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, and see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
All right. Still looking for this Delvin dude.
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, you could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind. Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
Betrayal or not, I'll let him live.
I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. It would be a waste to lose a contact at the East Empire Company before we had the entire story. Just keep on Gullumai's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gullumai alive. And remind him who we are. Yes?
Just checking for that one other person. Do a save here.
Fine. Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
I could use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet. Look around you. the flagon, the guild. It's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead. Look, I know the others think I'm a bit dark for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed. I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around out here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Okay, let's learn more about the Thieves Guild. How about this decanter?
Well, well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair.
400 gold.
If you're looking to get some coin for the fruits of your labor, you should talk to Tanelia. She sounds tough, but she'll cut you a fair deal. I also suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Vipper. He'll show you around. Years ago, the guild used to have a foothold in every major city in Skyrim. You wouldn't dare even lift an apple without checking with us. When things started going downhill around here, it became difficult to keep it all together. We lost fences, influential contacts, and coin. It wasn't long before we lost what we depend on to survive. Respect. By doing these extra jobs and putting some fear into the people, we can take back the cities and start being taken seriously once again. Thanks to Maven Blackbriar, we still have some pull in Riften. But get arrested in Whiterun and you'll be tossed right into the prisons. If we gain the confidence of someone very influential who lives there by doing a unique job for them, we'll be able to have some leverage there too. The only way we get that special job is by doing smaller ones in those cities until we catch their ear. Then they'll contact me and we're off.
All right.
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's a more your thing, go talk to Vex.
What's a number job?
Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep their transactions recorded within business ledgers. Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing. Finally, someone with backbone. Here you go.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Well, we've got some new objectives here. I guess this may be a good stopping point. We've made some progress here in the Thieves Guild. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you next time.